Perfect.
Okay.
And do me a favor real quick. Grab that light right there.
Which one, this one?
Yeah, and just pull it back just a little bit. Just pick it up and lift it backward.
That's okay.
Just get glare in glasses I'm trying to get rid of.
You want me to take them out?
Not if you need them.
I can't see nobody nowhere. I can take them off. I don't have to. I don't have to have. Is that better for you? I don't have to have. I'm not reading anything. As long as you don't give me nothing to read, Larry.
Yeah, we're good there.
You okay then?
Huh?
You okay? Comfortable?
Yeah. I was trying to get this button fall off. I was we had some damage stuff going on.
Yeah, we're rolling anytime.
Okay, so we'll just get started. First question is, what drew you to the music industry?
You gotta speak a little bit loud. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I'm sorry. What drew you to the music industry?
Hi, this is Larry Dotson. In my earlier life, I was drawn to music probably because I had it in my soul. It was something I always wanted to do. I started a doo-wop group in high school called the Temporaries, which, if people will remember, they went on to have many big hits. But it was something that was always in my heart and soul. Never thought I would get as far as I have gotten. It was a dream at first, but I'm a living example. Dreams do come true. Here's some 47, almost 50 years later, 30 albums. It's been a great ride for me.
Who would you say inspired you?
This is Larry Dotson, formerly the lead singer of the Barcades. And growing up, I grew up in a house of jazz. My dad was a big jazz buff. But as a singer, Ray Charles was really one of my favorite singers. Then as time went on and I got into it professionally, I started really Stevie Wonder, I can't leave him out, yeah, of course. But Sly Stone became one of my all-time favorites. He and I shared sort of the same kind of funkiness, I guess, in our soul and spirits. So he was a big mentor to me. And I had a chance to work with him on one of my albums, which was, I really thought I died and went to heaven when I did that.
Is there any hidden meaning in your music?
Larry Dotson here. In my music, we've always tried to make people feel real good, forget the worries in our party songs, and in the love songs that we've done over the 30 albums that I've been involved in as a writer and a producer. We try to pen the songs that we say cut like a knife. That's an old writer saying. It really, really brings the tears to your eyes, makes you remember where you were when you first did this, first did that, your first loves, precious moments in your life. Those are the kind of things that we want to relay in our songs, And we try to write songs that, I've tried to write songs at least, that kind of can stand the test of time, And then and the proof of that is right now, we still make quite a bit of money off of songs we did 30, 40 years ago. Been in a lot of movies. So we try to write songs that kind of can stand the test of time.
Now, Jeremy, let me ask you a question. I want to go back to those three. You want me to do it now or go through the rest of them? It doesn't matter?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. So there are a couple of questions, but I want to go back to the three we just did and see if you want to say anything differently. Well, not say anything differently, but sometimes when you
Okay.
say it's a little different.
You want me to hashtag my name each time?
No, you don't have to. You don't have to.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so going back to the first question, what drew you to the music industry?
I was drawn to the music industry because, first of all, it was something that was in my heart and soul to do, but of course the glamour, just the thought of being accepted and being revered and looked up to if we did a good job or if I did a good job. It was always a glamorous life to me. And I also had enough sense to know that it was a business that you really need to have good people around you. And I've been pretty fortunate to have good management and a good legal team and a good staff around me. So I thought I had the stuff to tackle the music business, given the fact that I could write good songs.
Okay. And who would you say inspired you?
As a singer, I've been inspired by, really, I would call the greats. Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, Sly Stone. I listened to a lot of jazz when I was growing up. I'm a very, very big gospel fan, too. So I have a lot of John P. Key, Vanessa Bell Armstrong, and my all-time idol, Rance Allen. So as you see, the people that I admire are in all genres of music.
Okay. Is there a hidden meaning in any of your music?
As far as the message that we've tried to put, and I've tried to put in my music, stuff that really makes you feel good, if it's an up-tempo song, or just to make sure that one captures really what you were trying to say in the music. There's not really a hidden message. It's just a truthfulness that I try to, and have tried to put into my pen when I'm doing music, But as far as an underlying something, honesty, just making sure that you feel what I feel. As long as that happens, you've accomplished, I feel you've accomplished what you're trying to do as a writer and producer.
What is your favorite part of being in the music industry? What you do?
My favorite part of being in the music industry is getting paid. No. I say that in jest, but truthfully, over the years, I found that, and this is something I've had to say to myself very, very honestly, it really isn't about the money. If you do a good job, you're gonna get the money. Of course, I like the idea of being revered, and I like the accolades that go along to it. But I come from admiration from Otis Redding, who was just James Brown. These are incredible entertainers, If I could get the audience to do what they do when these guys performed, then that's you'd be surprised. That's really enough for me. The rest will come. The rest will come.
Do you have any favorite performances in Memphis?
Let me think. Some of my most, there was one real memorable night we performed at Minglewood. The show was only supposed to be 75 minutes. I was on stage almost 3 hours. The fans would not let us leave. I didn't really even know I could really just do that, and stay in good voice, because I am the lead singer, It's not like anybody can just say, well, you take it off for 30 minutes. I couldn't do that. But it was probably one of the most memorable evenings I've ever had. We had 3 encores, so it was a very memorable night to know that they enjoyed themselves that much. They enjoyed the music that much, and I lasted through it.
Okay. What does Black Music Month mean to you?
In celebrating Black Music Month, it's, for me as an entertainer, it's very personal because, first of all, so many of the greats have gone on, have passed for one reason or another. So Black History Month gives the audience, gives the younger people and the adults at least 30 days to reflect on music by African Americans. Great music. Sometimes we forget just how much music we've listened to over the years and how great some of these artists have been and still are. So it gives us a chance to look back at those who have gone on and to revere those who are still doing great things every day on the radio, on TV. it's a time when we can focus on just what we're doing.
I'm gonna ask you that question again.
Sure.
Okay. What does Black Music Month mean to you? And I'm only asking it because I think you said Black History Month at one point.
Oh, okay, yeah, you might, yeah, right.
Okay.
Okay,
What does Black
remember.
Music Month mean to you?
Black Music Month is an exceptionally interesting month for me, not only as a person, but and a musician and writer, producer. But it's a time when we're sort of not forced to, but we are in front of a month that we can look into how much African Americans have contributed to music. Not just those who have gone on, but those who are still doing well now. And it gives us a chance to just reflect, and sometimes we forget, you know, there's so much great music African Americans have done. So it gives us a chance to reflect, and I'm glad that we have this month every year to reflect and look back on and look at just all the great things we're doing musically as African Americans.
Jeremy, was there anything else you want to go back and do? With that?
No, I think we answered great.
Okay. I think we got it.
You good?
He is a professional. one take.
Oh my God, okay, all right.
No, that was great. We really
Great.
appreciate it.
I hope this helps you guys.
Yes. Now, let me kind of tell you what's going to happen.
Sure.
So after today, we'll go back and Jeremy is excellent. He's going to go back and we'll edit this
Sure.
into like a 30-second, kind of like a commercial, but we call them promercial. And basically, it's going to run the entire month of June all over the station. We'll also push it on Facebook,